Do you have unused Etsy real estate? You're probably very much aware that the real estate market right now is super hot. It is the craziest it will probably ever be in our lifetime as far as influx of buyers, the shortage of the market, and the prices just going haywire. When it comes to selling online, there's also important real estate that a lot of people don't think about. Taking advantage of the space that Etsy gives you to win over customers is a big key to success on the platform. So today I'm going to give you 5 Etsy real estate areas to focus on so you can get more customers. That's the ultimate goal, right? Let's dive in. All right, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Handmade and Beyond podcast. LL here, your host and Etsy guide, to hopefully help you get more sales, get more traffic, and grow your Etsy and handmade business. So today, it's kind of funny. I'm talking about real estate and applying what's going on in today's crazy real estate market with the online stratosphere, the online Etsyverse as far as real estate goes. And you're probably thinking, well, how are the two related? Well, a lot of people don't think about online and websites and those platforms as being, associated with real estate, but it's the same type of concept as the real world. You have limited space to be able to put stuff. And that space is super important. And that, even though it's online, is still considered real estate. And when it comes to Etsy, there is limited space and limited resources on the platform where you can utilize that real estate to hopefully entice people to buy, get more customers, and win them over, so to speak, so that you can grow your business, which is the ultimate goal of selling on Etsy. We need to be able to grow our business. We need to be able to get sales because it's a lot less fun if we're not getting sales, right? You hear people complain all the time about not getting sales and quitting the platform. Well, it's really hard to sustain if you're not getting sales because that is what is the whole point. So today I'm going to give you 5 Etsy real estate areas to focus on, and these may seem obvious. Maybe they won't seem obvious. I don't know, but I'm going to give them to you anyways. Either way, I'm going to give you some keys with each of these areas to hopefully help you utilize them better, because maybe they're obvious, but a lot of times people shortchange their shop and they get a little quote unquote lazy when it comes to some of these areas and don't put as much effort into them. And that's what I want you to kind of think about today so that you can revamp them and hopefully help your business. So the first one I'm going to talk about is your pictures. Your pictures, your pictures, your pictures. And I'm going to throw video in there too, because that is now a new feature. You guys got to be making sure you're utilizing your pictures and video section. I know video is kind of new, but you have to work it into your business. It's just a new way to showcase your products, and everyone is going to video. All the big platforms are going to video. So make sure you're working that in to showcase your product in real life. Pictures are the same way. You need good pictures. You cannot have dark, dingy, blurry pictures. If you need help in that area, make sure you're getting help. Make sure you're watching YouTube videos. Make sure you're testing to make sure your pictures are better, and make sure you have enough pictures. Keep in mind too, your pictures don't have to be all pictures of your product. You can use that for information about your product. So you can use it for special ordering instructions, special details about your product. You can put words in your picture section, because a lot of times people don't actually go to your description. While we're not going to ignore our description, we're going to also use our picture section to get that information across to people that may miss it, especially the important information. If you have like personalization, or you have any type of special instructions, you can put those instructions in the form of a picture using Canva or something like that. Download the JPEG, upload it into Etsy picture section. So make sure you're using all your pictures if possible, and thinking outside of the box with what you're putting in the pictures section. Number two, like I just talked about, is your descriptions. And a lot of people get a little lazy when it comes to your descriptions because they think people aren't looking at their descriptions, and probably half the people aren't, to be honest. But there's still a lot of people that are looking at your descriptions, especially if they're on the fence with someone else. They're going to be digesting everything in your listing. So we want to give them every reason to buy from you as opposed to someone else. And the best way to do that in your description section is to answer any question that someone may have before they have to reach out and ask it. Chances are, if they have to reach out and ask it, they're probably not going to, and they're probably going to assume they're not going to get a fast reply, and they're going to start looking for another buyer that answers their question in either their description or their pictures, where it's clear, where maybe your listing is not as clear. So use your description in that manner. You're also using your description as a sales tool. So make sure the verbiage you're using in there is appropriate when it comes to talking about your item, is showcasing it. You're using value terminology to entice people to buy, to show them why your product is great, to show them why they should buy your product over someone else. So use descriptive value type terminology to basically, quote unquote, sell them into why your product is the best. And you should believe that your product is the best. Otherwise, why the heck are you doing this? So display that, take the extra time in your description. Don't just have a 5-word description. Don't have one sentence. That is not the way to do it. You got to put some extra time into your description. Not to mention, it's just not a good look. Someone sees that and they're like, well, this person doesn't even really care enough to put a good description in here. Am I really going to get a good product? So don't make them question that. So take the extra time, use your description accordingly, and don't shortchange yourself. It is still very important. The next one, number 3, is your announcement section. So this is really important too. And a lot of people don't put stuff in their announcement section in the shop, or they put too much. So find a happy medium. Keep in mind your announcement section should be for announcements. So whether you're announcing a sale, a new product, special instructions, shipping deadlines, the announcement section is one of the first things that people see if they come to your shop. Keep in mind too that your announcement section, you can only fit so much in there before it goes to read more tab. So we call that above the fold. Your most important stuff should be above the fold, where they're not having to click read more, because most people aren't going to click read more to read the rest of the stuff. So whatever is most important, the first 2 sentences are what's going to show up there. So make sure you're using it and putting the most important thing up there. The announcement section is not your about section. You shouldn't be adding a lot of about information. You want to make sure to add that in the about section instead. So use the announcement section for sales, special promotions, marketing, stuff to drive business. Other than that, it should be actual announcements or important information that you want people to see. And that brings us to the about section. Nice segue there. Make sure you guys are using the about section. I know you may not feel like it's important. I know you may not feel like people are reading it, but people are. Etsy is a platform of makers and creators, small businesses, and people want to interact with that. They want to get a feeling of who you are. They want to get a feeling of your products, if you're making quality products, if you are serious about what you're doing. So make sure you're taking the time to put a couple paragraphs into your about section to show them that you're not a big corporation, to show them that you're a small business and you care about them, and you care about your business, and you care about your product. Pictures are also great to add in there as well, behind the scenes, to showcase your business. And this is stuff that can be updated down the road. You can change stuff out, add stuff. But yeah, make sure you guys are taking the time to do an about section. People want to get to know you a little bit better. And it's a great way to showcase your business to your customers as well. The last one I have for you guys today is going to be outside of the interweb real estate, and it's going to be physical, and that is packing slips. Packing slips are unused real estate in the fact that some people don't provide packing slips, and some people provide packing slips that aren't utilizing marketing tools that they should be. So you should always include a packing slip so people know what they bought, the details of what they bought. But within Etsy packing slips, you can add customized text, basically thanking them or asking them to leave a review, which is super important. Also, you can add a coupon code on there. to entice them to come back and buy more. Reoccurring customers are super important to any business, and this is just another way to entice them to come back, to like thank them, come back and buy some more from you. So make sure you're utilizing your packing slip real estate. You can add in additional, if you don't have to use Etsy packing slips. Some people use their own packing slips. Some people add business cards. Some people add special thank you letters. It just all depends on your shop, your vision, your brand, what you want to do. But at a minimum, you should be using the Etsy packing slips with a coupon code thank you and ask for them to leave a review. That in itself will significantly help your business. And also, you always want to be thanking your customers anyways, because without them, businesses aren't going to grow. They're not sustainable. We need our customers, and a lot of businesses forget about that. And us as small businesses should definitely never forget about our customers and should always be super thankful for them. And hopefully they will come back, buy more from us, refer others to us, and that will continue to help our business grow. But that's it, guys. Those are the 5 important real estate areas within Etsy to take advantage of to hopefully help you get more customers, more sales, and help your business grow. So make sure you're taking a second look at those areas, maybe making some tweaks. Your shop and your listings are never a one and done. You should always be tweaking stuff. You should always be trying to improve, and that stuff will ultimately help your business continue to grow. If you guys don't already have my Etsy SEO Success free ebook to help you with your SEO, get a better understanding of one of the biggest, most important areas of growing on Etsy, make sure you guys download that. You can get it at handmadeandbeyond.com/Etsy SEO Success. Get all the tips, best practices, tips, and strategies you guys need for improving your SEO, which will ultimately improve your shop and help you get more traffic and more sales. So go to that link and download it. That's it, guys. That is all for today. I'll be back soon with another great episode for you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day.